Okay, so in order to create a Ping Pong Launcher on a CAD program, we're going to use a program called Inventor, which should be at the bottom left on the Dulles computer under DT, Autodesk Inventor Professional 2017. First thing we're going to do is at the top left, we're going to left click on New, and it will come up with all these different options here. If it doesn't come up with these options, make sure you are on metric, and then you're going to go to part, standard millimeters IPT, and you're going to left click create. Should load up with a screen that looks pretty blank, and then we're going to start to create a sketch. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to go left click on start 2D sketch at the top left, and loads of different planes come up here. It doesn't really matter which one you work on, so I'm just going to left click on this one. Then we can start to sketch out our ping pong launcher block. So at the beginning of the project you are given a block which is 300 by 95 millimeters. So we're going to start by creating a rectangle. We're going to left click on rectangle here, left click there, and then you can notice you can change the dimensions here. So we want it to be 95 tool. We go 95, and rather than press enter, we're going to make sure we press tab. And it will give us the option to give the length of it as well. So we're going to go 300 for this one, and then we're going to press enter. Now you'll notice we can't see the whole of the rectangle, so we can go to this tool here, drop down and go zoom all, and then it will go to all of this. You can also use the hand to kind of pan around a little bit. Now then, we've got our rectangle there, so we're going to finish that sketch. And we're going to give that a bit of a thickness, so we're going to go extrude at the top left, left click on that. And we're going to select this one here, and it's 20 millimeters, the extrusion. And we're going to press OK. Once again, we want that to be into view, so we're going to have a look at that like that. We need to start taking away material now, so we're going to go another 2D sketch, left click, and we're going to click on this front face here, left click on that. Move this around a little bit and press escape if you want to get back to your normal cursor. So we want to create our diagonal. So the way we're going to do this is we are going to click point, left click on point, and make sure that you're drawing a line which is drawing a point on this line here. So it doesn't matter where you put it for now, we're just going to left click there, and then we're going to press escape. You'll notice that point is now on that line. So we're going to use a dimension tool to ensure that it's a certain distance from the top. So left click on dimension tool, left click on our point, and left click on this point at the top here, and drag it out to the side. If we left click again, we can make sure that that is 71, and that will move that point so it's 71 from the top. We also need to do the same at the bottom right, so we're going to do a little point down here, left click, go to the dimension tool, left click on the point, and left click on this point at the bottom right. We want that one to be 105, so 105 we'll type in and press enter. We can then draw up our line where the diagonal is, so we're going to draw a line, left click from that point to that point, press escape, and then we should be able to extrude. So that's adding on material we want to take away, so we're going to click this one here. I'm going to press OK. If we want to see the whole thing at the front face, that's fine. So we've now got a diagonal taken away, but we want to make sure that our little notch at the top is gone as well. To start another 2D sketch, left click on that. Click on that front face, and then we're going to draw another rectangle at the top left. So we know ours is, we're going to left click there, 45. We're not going to press enter, we're going to press tab, press 21, press enter. And then last of all, we're going to left click on extrude again. That's currently adding material we want to take away. And do that one, and we press OK. And that is the end of part 1 for Ping Pong Launcher.